This video introduces the built-in web server feature of the Plato 220 precision clock. The Plato 220's web server allows monitoring, configuration, and firmware upgrading of the Plato 220 using a standard web browser. A user at any location that has been granted network access rights to the Plato 220 local area network connection can access the features explained in this video provided they have the appropriate login password. The status page displays real-time information of the Plato 220 settings and operational status. The page indicates the oscillator mode, the power supply status, how each of the E1, T1 ports are configured, the sine wave output status, and pulse per second output status. It also shows whether the alarm relays are on or off, the amount of time the Plato 220 has been powered in seconds, current to UTC time and date, the number of satellites the unit is currently tracking, the satellite mask angle, and satellite signal level setting. Also showing the height of the antenna and location, whether there is an error with the antenna, and the mode of the GNSS. Further alarm status can also be shown by hovering above the alarm status details. The configuration page is where the user configurable features of the product can be set up. There is a link to specific pages for each feature of the product that can be user configured. These pages provide user input controls for each option. In addition to the manual user configuration, this page also provides for saving and updating current settings from or to an XML file. The site setting page allows the user to select options that may require adjustment when the unit is installed at a site. The settings include the satellite mask angle, the minimum satellite signal strength, and the GNSS cable delay, anti-jam, and constellation selection. The E1 T1 link shows the condition of the signal output. The mode sets the protocol of the output data. The FD links allow editing of the E1 frame data. This shows the time slot 0 field selection and modification of the synchronized status message bit data. The sine wave generator link shows under what conditions the output is active, including frequency and level of the output. The pulse per second output configuration allows for adjustment of the pulse period, the width, the output, and differential mode selection. The same values are available for the second output. The LAN 1 tab shows the static IP address, the subnet, the default gateway. Dynamic network configuration is also available, and the selected device name. Application protocols are also selected from this page. This allows for the configuration of the network time protocol server output. Here we have the simple network management protocol for the UDP port, the community name for gets and sets, the system name and location. The SMMP trap configuration allows for the IP address, port number, and community settings for up to 4 network managers. It also allows the configuration of the various events that will trigger SMMP traps. This allows for selection of various events that can activate either major or minor alarm relay outputs. The Miscellaneous Options Configure tab includes automatic survey on power-up selection, the number of GNSS position fixes in survey mode, and the oscillator holdover time in minutes. The Maintenance tab allows for software configuration. This allows for software upgrades and programming of the unit. The unit automatically saves the existing user settings and restores the user settings when the programming is complete. The log file page allows for downloading and reading of the log files from the product. This is an example of a log file. More remote management options, including the firmware updates for the Plato units, will become available in the future and are usually freely available to our customers. Please contact the Letechnic team for more information.